Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review on my Vera Bradley custom small backpack in the custom pattern Java Purple. This was also a pretty highly requested item to do a review on. I've gotten some private messages, some comments on my other videos to cover this one. So it's not the bag that I'm using right now, but the bag that I am using is full of all my stuff, so I will transfer as much that I can from this one to this one so you can see what fits inside. But I did leave it empty so we can at least go through all the features and you can see them before I start filling it up. So first, we'll talk a little bit about the pattern. If you do want to see Java Purple in a little bit of a bigger bag, I will link my Java Purple Small Vera Tote review below so you can check that out. But I would say the lighting is really great. It's very accurate. You've got a almost black, but it's not quite black. It's like mixed with a dark purple background here. And then you've got all these really beautiful, vibrant, very extra flowers. I mean, they're just so detailed and rich. And all of the colors that they used here in this color variant really complement each other. So you've got this nice, really light purple. It's almost like a pinkish color. My favorite color purple is like this purple right here. Just this nice, deep, rich purple. You also have touches of lavender and a lot of these paisley / flower illustrations. You also have some really pretty foliage going on here, and I really like this piece right here. And you can see I did get some pattern repeat here, but I actually really like that because these two are kind of one of my favorite parts of this pattern because they are the biggest, they are the most delicately illustrated flowers in the whole pattern. So I do really like those. I'll kind of get you in close so you can see that detail a little bit better here. Block my face. But the colors are really gorgeous in this pattern. Here, you might get a better look since this swatch back here is uninterrupted. So as for the features of this bag, we have the Vera Bradley pleather nameplate on the front. It is that elderberry color. I did go with the elderberry trim on this bag, and I would say it's a nice medium purple, a little bit on the darker side, but it's not too dark and it's not too light. It does match with the Java Purple very, very nicely, very rich. Just a good match in general. I also played around with going with the black trim, and even though I don't have a Java Purple item with the black trim, I think that would also go really well. That's just kind of a guess, an opinion. But just looking at the background color, being that it is almost black, I think the black trim might be a nice complement if you're kind of looking to play around with what trims to go with your Java Purple bag. You do have this piping detail that goes all around the backpack. You've got these two side pockets, and I do have my phone here. So let's see if my phone fits in that pocket. It does. It does stick out a little bit. But this is the iPhone 11, not the Pro, not the bigger one, because I think there's the Pro is actually smaller than this one, just by a little bit. And then there is the Max, the iPhone 11 Max, which is probably this much taller. So for what that's worth, that does fit in that slip pocket. And then for the interior, well, let's continue with the exterior features here. So yeah, you've got the two outside slip pockets. You've got these two adjustable padded straps. They're very comfortable. I did use this for a few days, but outside of that, I haven't used it much more. So I will give my thoughts on what I think about the backpack, but just keep that in mind that I didn't use it for more than a couple weeks, which is what I usually like to do before I do a review. You also have a little carrying handle here, which is this really soft, if it's seatbelt material, it is a little bit different because it's soft. I do worry about the durability of this, to be honest with you. I don't know how long that's going to hold up if you carry it like that a lot with items inside. I think that it will start to unravel after a while. That's just my impression just because the material is not as durable as I think it should and could be. So just that. Since we're on the straps here, I do want to bring up a picture, and this was from somebody's review on their custom bag, their custom small backpack rather, on the Vera Bradley website. So if you want to hop on the Vera Bradley website, type in custom small backpack, click on it, and go down to the review section, you will see these pictures here yourself. But I thought this would be interesting to note in my video. She compares the custom the custom small backpack strap and the signature style I cannot get my words right today. So you've got the custom small backpack strap and the regular signature store small backpack strap in Foxwood, and you can see the custom strap is a lot less wide than the signature store version in Foxwood. And I did that comparison for myself when I first got the backpack, and she's right, it is less wide, so the width is smaller. I actually like that better for me, because the wider straps I think are more suitable for a larger backpack. I think the fact that they sized these down matches the style and the size of the backpack itself. So I did want to point that out for those of you who might not like that feature with the customs. And you do have, they are adjustable, and it is that, again, it's that like really soft material. It's not rough, it's very soft and flexible, and that's the same material as their handle up here. So I'm not so much worried about that down here. It's just this, because you'll be putting a lot more pressure on that if you're holding it a lot with things inside. You do have a back slip pocket here. It's kind of hidden. This I think does bother me a little bit. I think on the Leighton backpack, it used to be one long pocket. Now, it still goes from here to here, but it stops right here. Oh, well, it does go down kind of far, but I think because of the way it's opened, you have to put your phone in. iPhone 11. Oh no, she's not gonna fit sideways. Okay, it does fit long ways. It is still kind of at the top, but I guess my problem with this is they should have let it go. So here's where it stops. They should have let it go all the way down, because if I'm walking around and I do put my phone back here, I want it to go down as far as possible. That way I feel safe knowing it's not going to slip out if I bend over and grab something on the ground, or, you know, if I am in a busy, potentially risky area and somebody sticks their hand behind my back and reaches in, I would think I'd feel that, but you just never know, right? So I do wish that went all the way down to the bottom. Don't know why they did that. Maybe they did it so it's like easier access and you're not digging for stuff, but to me, I think it'd be better if it went all the way to the bottom. And then there's the base. There's nothing in there. It's completely soft and flexible. And then let's get into this front zipper pocket. So there is no pocket up here, mind you. I think that's how, I don't know if the Leighton was like that or not. Maybe not. But there's just one zipper pocket on the front. And the interior print that I went with is Foxwood blue. And we'll get a better look at it here in a minute. But there is additional organization in this pocket here. So we've got the main area, and then you've got a bigger slip back here, as you can see. So let me see if my phone will fit back there. And you can kind of fold this up over top of your phone. So yeah, it does fit back in there. Let's see if it fits sideways. No, it's a little bit long, but it does fit standing up. And then you do have 1, 2 pen slots in the corner back there. You have the double zipper opening here, or double zipper pull, and they are the pleather loop pulls on this one. And the zippers go right down into the pocket. They stop just about right there. And let's take a look at that Foxwood blue. Let me just pull that down here so you can get a look at how pretty that pattern is. So if you're familiar with the regular Foxwood pattern, it's got the black background with these almost neon bright poppy colors. This one is kind of a breath of fresh air, because you've got a light navy background, and then you've got all these really like warm pastels. You've got the pinks, you've got the lighter pinks, the dark pinks, you've got mint, you've got yellows, you've got oranges. You can see the little chipmunk is even outlined in this really warm teal color. Let's go to this side so you can get a look at the rabbit. So cute. You've got these little specks here, these little almost like berry type illustrations. I really actually like the pink flowers. I think the pink adds a really warm element to it, whereas foxwood can look sort of like poppy in your face, whereas this one's more of a calm vibe to me. I don't think I got any fox in here that I know of. No fox, which is fine. That's one of the reasons why I put this on the inside too, is because I really did want something in foxwood blue, but to invest that much money in a bag and then get a fox that might be cut off, or another critter that's cut off or just not there, is kind of a risk. But it is really beautiful, and I'm glad I got it in some aspect. So as for the inside features, we do have a security pocket in the back. You can see the elderberry trim there. And this pocket almost goes to the bottom. Well, maybe it does go all the way. Yeah, it does go all the way to the bottom. It goes right to the bottom trim. And then you've got the 2 slip pockets on the front wall. So with that, let's fill her up. So again, I've got today, my bag of the day that I'm using is the small Vera tote in the pattern Sea Life. And we're gonna start filling this backpack up. So this is my Puffy Cosmetic in ink blue, and I have in here everything from Band-Aids to medicine to extra chapsticks to deodorant to gum. I have a little bit of everything in here. And typically in my bags, this is something that I would put in a zipper pocket, but for this case, I'm just gonna put the whole cosmetic in there. My wallet that I'm using is the Zip ID and lanyard, and the Zip ID is in the pattern Sure Thing. So I'm gonna kind of roll that up. And I'm actually going to put this in the front zipper pocket, in that slip pocket that I showed you earlier. So you can see it's in the zipper pocket, in the slip pocket. So it's got a little extra layer of security. Not much, but it's honest work. I don't know if you know that meme, but oh gosh, I'm weird. Okay. I also have the heirloom paisley pouch, and I just put a whole cohort of Vera Bradley coupons, just kind of shoved them down at the bottom, and then the pouch I'll put right next to it. I also have the owls pouch. It's going to go next to heirloom paisley. My headphones, which are going to go in one of the slips, and I promise I'll get you in here in just a second. I also have my sunnies, and that's going to go in one of the slips. Maybe. Okay. I've got my wet wipes, and those are just going to chill right next to that pouch. And this is what I've been doing since I've been using the ink blue Puffy Cosmetic. If I have an interior zipper pocket in the bag, I've been putting all of my masks inside of that zipper pocket. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna stuff all of those masks in that zipper pocket, and I just leave it open. That way it's easy to access if I'm running in and out of a store. What else do we got? Okay, we've got a pen here, so we're gonna use that pen slip. I think I just have one pen with me, so as you can see, that fits down in there really nicely, and there is another one, again, back there in that corner if you have a couple pens. Well, I would never go anywhere without my lotion, so we gotta put that in there. And I think my keys are in this hidden pocket. So if I'm like in town and I'm just running to the store, I would feel comfortable putting my keys in this slip pocket out here. But if I was somewhere else where I'm walking around for like a whole day or like a half day and I have this on my back for a long period of time, these keys are probably either gonna go in this back slip. I don't know, maybe that would be right on top of my back though. I would probably end up putting my AirPods, which are in this pocket, I would probably end up putting this in the body of the bag and putting my keys there instead. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to put in there, because everything else that I have in here are kind of duplicates. Like I have an extra pack of tissues. I have just some pieces of paper. I've got Excedrin in there. I got an extra thing of keys, an extra lotion. So I think that's pretty much everything that I would put inside of this bag because I don't want it to be too bulky. So as you can see, that's the interior security pocket, and I have my masks and a couple hair ties mixed in. Then you can see I've got the wet wipes, the ink blue puffy, all of the coupons, my little Bath and Body Works lotion. And then on this side, I do have, going this way, I have my heirloom paisley coin purse with my charging cords inside. And then I've got my Owls coin purse with my earrings inside. And then in these two slip pockets, I don't know why the sunglasses are, probably because I'm bending the bag over. I got my sunglasses and my AirPods. And then in this outside slip, I've got my keys. And like I said, if I was just running in somewhere and I had the bag really close to me, I'm typically a right arm carry, or right shoulder carry. So I would actually put my phone in this pocket. That way it's right next to me instead of on the opposite side. So if I'm just one strapping it, that's how it would go. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see what it looks like on me. It's hot, girl. Ooh, almost 90 degrees. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I love my green teal phone with this pattern. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, I might have to switch to this for the day, actually, because it's just so cute. How cute it is. It's just an adorable little compact size. It's the perfect size for a everyday purse backpack. I will just take the dimensions from the customs part of the website for this backpack and put it in the description box. Unfortunately, I don't have a tape measure handy in my car or even where I'm staying. So I will put those measurements in the description box down below. Actually, also with my Java Purple small Vera tote review in case you want to dive more into the pattern. But that is what we are working with. So it's not extremely bulky. It's a really good size. Let's say if we're going to put this phone with everything else inside back here and see what it kind of looks like. Yeah, so not bad. I mean, like I said, it's right there at the top. I wish it would just go all the way to the bottom, but when it's full, I do feel like it's more securely in there and it's not just going to slip out. And there's the base. So yeah, that is my review on the custom Java Purple small backpack. This Java Purple pattern is still available on the Vera Bradley website. I think it's been there from custom inception or maybe shortly after. It's been there for a long time, and I knew that because I've wanted this for a really long time. So if you're interested in Java Purple, I would be sure to keep on top of that interest if you're able to, because they did add some new custom patterns about a month ago, and I do fear every time they add a new one that they're going to start kicking the old ones off. So if you're wanting Java Purple, I would recommend grabbing it, and that's kind of why I went ham on this pattern and got a couple different items in it, because I just love Java Blue, and I knew I would like this variant color, Java Purple. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, additional questions on this backpack, just leave them in the comments below, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Bye.